Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. I worked at IRS for 10 years. I have been in private practice for 40. I've worked around 10,000 cases. I appreciate you being here. Many of you have come to me because you see me on all the news stations that I've been on. You can see all my news clips on all the major stations, especially my team at 777irs.com. Today I want to talk to you today about federal tax debt forgiveness for 2023. You see a lot of ads out there for federal tax debt forgiveness, and people just need to know what does it comprise of, and if you're eligible. Those are really the three questions that you want to answer. I, as a former IRS agent, used to work this federal tax debt forgiveness that is really called the Offer and Compromise program. These people who say it's federal tax debt forgiveness, it does come out to the IRS program called the Offer and Compromise. I used to go ahead with a pen similar to this, accept offers and deny offers. They would have my signature of approval, so I know what I'm talking about. I have been doing this a long time. Peter Salinger of my team has worked over 3,500 offers and compromise as a supervisor. So let me explain what the federal tax debt forgiveness is. It just means the Offer and Compromise program. Last year, IRS accepted 13,000 offers and compromise, met 2 to 3 times the amount of people that apply really get denied, and that's because people know little about the Offer and Compromise. They see snippets here, they see snippets there. People say they're eligible for the program and they're not. People are getting ripped off. So if you think that you're eligible for tax debt forgiveness, just listen to what I have to say. The Offer and Compromise is based on your ability to pay. You could owe $1 million and get an offer settled for $1,000. It's strictly on the financial statement that you turn into IRS. That financial statement that you turn into IRS is absolutely critical because IRS will accept it and deny it. What two things as an agent would I be drilling down on your statement? I'd be looking at your assets, see what the values are, and I'd be looking at your income to expense ratios and make sure they fall in line with the IRS National Standard Program. That's very, very, very important. So if you're eligible, you need to make sure that 433A, that someone goes ahead and looks at it, someone like me or whoever you want to use, to make sure that offer is ready to go to IRS and it gets approved. How long is it going to take? It's probably going to take a year for that federal tax debt forgiveness or the Offer and Compromise to get approved. Peter and myself can probably look at your financial statement within about 15 seconds and tell you if you're a tax debt settlement candidate. Don't get ripped off by people that say, oh, we can settle your debt. Until you fill out a 433A OIC and give it to somebody that is a professional, they should be able to look at it and tell you exactly what you can settle for, and they may be able to help you get that to the lowest. If you give me your financial statement, I can probably change some things legally on that and probably get you to settle for less, because basically I do know the system and I know what gets through. Anyway, if you're contemplating to file it, make sure, if you're not using us, make sure you do it with a system, a competent company, and make sure you're not speaking to a salesperson. 90 to 95% of all the people taking these calls are salespeople. When you call our office, you speak directly to me. Remember, it's called the Offer and Compromise program. Make sure all your tax returns are filed, and if you're self-employed, you must be up to date on ES payments or IRS will not consider your offer. Thank you for listening. You're welcome to leave me comments. You can call me. If you call my office, you speak directly to me. If you would give me a subscription, I really appreciate your time today. Thank you.